Hello, everybody. Hello from me, 420 Chilli Sash, all the way here down in Bavaria in Germany. And my mate up there. Hello.
Hello down there.
The lovely Katie Prettyman, all the way over in Washington, USA. And welcome to this episode of Experts and Idiots. And today, although maybe we don't look like it, I am evil Gothic Prince of Darkness, Nick Cave. And my dear lady up there is cherubic, beautiful Kylie Minogue. Why? Because today we have the Nick Cave Gothic Murder Extreme Chili Challenge. I will explain. We're going to attempt, my dear friend Katie and I, to get through a very, very famous song from the Prince of Darkness, the Gothic king himself, Nick Cave, known as Where the Wild Roses Grow. Yes, we are. And we're, of course, going to be doing it under the influence of evil chili.
Oh, wait.
I've got some. You've got some as well, Kate. Katie, what evil chili do you have for our song?
I do. I was saying this is the tincture from a challenge called the Capgun Challenge. And I really like this one because it has balsamic vinegar in it. So it's a little bit sweet.
It's very nice. Now, me, talking of sweet, I've got a sweet tooth, so I'm going to go for my favorite. I'm going to go for and here it is, Evil Candy Floss Hindenburg Chili Extract. You know why I created this one, Katie? I created this one to embarrass tough guys. That's why I did it, because in our place, in the Chili Lounge, often I get these very macho dudes coming in, and they go, "Hi, I want the strongest thing that you've got." And so I was always giving them, deadly looking black bottles of this, that, and the other. But I'm not just not macho, I'm also kind of against that myself. And so I had an idea that I wanted to create the gayest looking product I possibly could. Yeah. And that's where I came up with the idea for the Candy Floss Hindenburg chili extract, and I stuck it in a pink bottle with gay flags all over it. So now, when the big machos come in and they ask me for the biggest, toughest thing they got, then they have to go away with something that they're embarrassed to show their friends. I'm using my personal stash today, of course.
Of course, with the spoon.
Going per spoon, yeah. Now, those of you out there who don't know the lovely Katie, Katie is top competitive eater, placed 5th place in this year's Nathan's hot dog eating competition. Congratulations, Katie.
Thank you.
Katie is also an extreme chili head, and she is the creative power behind Beyond Seattle Eats. Katie, tell the lovely people what's Beyond Seattle Eats, please.
Yeah, so Beyond Seattle Eats, you can find me on YouTube and Instagram. And I do a variety of things. I cook, I do competitive eating, I do crazy chili challenges. I just did a live stream yesterday that you can go watch. But it's super fun, so check it out.
So why did we choose this today? Well, maybe you don't know this, maybe you do know this, but Nick Cave was or is kind of known as the king of the Goths, the Prince of Darkness. Is. And I had my little Gothic phase when I was a teenager, when I decided I wanted to be an individual by joining a group, which doesn't make any sense, but there we go. There we go. Yeah.
What teenagers do.
That's what teenagers do. Yeah. And so, I did it. I was a bit gothy. But what was really cool for me was that Nick Cave lived in my town where I grew up, and he was famous in the town because he was very helpful. He was a very sweet, friendly, helpful man. It's not little. I wanted to say little man, but he's not. He's very long and tall. And he would float around the town helping people, popping up in emergency situations and helping people and never asking for anything for it. And he did it for me, in fact. A million years ago, when I got divorced the first time, I was about 20 and I was sitting on the seafront in Brighton, crying my eyes out like only a 20-year-old can when they break up with their partner. And behind me was a little Australian voice. And he went, "Hello, mate." And I turned. Behind me on this hot sunny day was Nick Cave, the Prince of Darkness, in a very gay-looking pink pair of Speedo swimming pants, holding a carrier bag from a cheapy supermarket and licking a melting ice cream. And he looked at me and he went to me, "Don't worry, mate. It's going to get better, for sure." And then he turned around and waddled off in his little swimming pants. And that was why, for me, it was a big thing. Nick Cave has always had that kind of big part in my life because of it. But it wasn't my only phase. I did a lot of teenage phasey stuff. I don't think for my family, the worst was the punk phase because it was only a short time. Yeah. But certainly, I don't know about now, but at that time, now we're a Jewish family, and one of the things that went along with the punk thing in those days was wearing swastikas. And so I when I decided to become a little punk, I wandered off, and my friend Alexis gave me a T-shirt with ripped sleeves and a red T-shirt with a fucking swastika on the middle of it like that. And I wandered home to my house full of Jewish relatives wearing that. Can you imagine how happy my parents were?
Oh my gosh. I am surprised they didn't disown you.
Disown me, they didn't. Beat me into near unconsciousness a little bit. But however, disown me a little bit. But that T-shirt, let's just say, that T-shirt didn't exist for a lot longer after my parents saw that T-shirt. If I remember correctly, I think my dad burned it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, if one of my kids came home with that, I think I would burn it for sure.
Are you about ready to get Gothic?
I think so. This is a good song.
All righty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a little Nick Cave. Let's get Gothic.
They call me the Wild Rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day.
From the first day I saw her, I knew she was the one. She stared into my eyes, but her lips were the smile of the rose. Her lips were the cut of the road down the river, all bloody and wild.
When he knocked on my door and entered the room, my trembling subsided in his sure embrace. He would be my first man, and with a careful hand, he wiped out the tears that ran down my face. They call me the Wild Rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me that I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day.
On the second day I brought her a flower. She was more beautiful than any woman I'd seen. I said, do you know where the wild roses grow? So sweet and scarlet and free.
On the second day he came with a single red rose. He said, give me your loss and your sorrow. I nodded my head as I lay on the bed. If I show you the roses, will you follow? They call me
And
the
they
wild
call me the wild
rose.
rose.
But my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me
Why
that,
they call me that I do not know.
For my name was Eliza Day. On the third day he took me to the river. He showed me the roses and we kissed. And the last thing I heard was a muttered word as he knelt above me with a rock in his fist.
On the last day I took her where the wild roses grow. She lay on the bank, the wind light as a thief, and I kissed her goodbye, said all beauty must die, and I leant down and planted a rose between her teeth.
They call me
And
the
they call me
wild
the wild
rose.
rose.
But my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me
Why they
it, I
call
do
me
not
it,
know.
I do not know.
For my name was Eliza Day. My name was Eliza Day. My name was Eliza
Day.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Hey, mate, this is official. I'm not gonna show you the evidence because it's a little bit gross. That is the first time I've actually vomited whilst filming.
No, I didn't even see it. Oh no.
I am so lucky because my mobile phone is on the table, and the first spoon I put in my mouth, it immediately the stomach ejected its contents, and I vomited on the table. It's next to me right now, and my phone is slightly to the left of the vomit. I am so fucking lucky. Is all I can say about that. Oh my God. I fucked up the first verse a little bit, I have to say, because I was a little bit busy vomiting. But however, apart from that, I'm doing okay. My eyes are a bit puffed. Hello?
Good.
Oh, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Sorry.
You're a cheater. Yesterday, you were eating on live stream extremely hot. What was it you were eating yesterday?
I was eating Dutch Hill peppers and cayenne peppers.
So you see, that's why I vomited and she didn't vomit. That's because yesterday she got herself ready for this. And I'm just a useless Englishman who's clearly, do you know what I really like? In Germany, the way they say pussy is they have a number of terms for it. And they're all of them wonderful. So I will describe myself in comparison to Katie as being A, Weichei, which translates as soft egg.
Ooh.
B, a Warmdusche, which translates as a warm shower. And C, a Frauenverstander, which translates as a woman understander, if you could believe it, that actually means pussy. And finally, I saved the best for last. I would describe myself as a Tinky Winky Zurückwinker, which translates, maybe you know, in Tellitubbies, there is a Teletubby called Tinky Winky.
The purple one, yes.
The purple one, that's right, who's allegedly a gay one.
Yes.
And that's why Tinky Winky's a Rückwinker means someone who waves back at Tinky Winky when they're on the television. Hello, Tinky Winky! That's what it is. So, at a broad church today, competitive eating, Nathan's Hot Girl competition, Australian Gothic, murder, Kylie Minogue, vomit, and the Teletubbies. You get a lot for your month. You get a lot of bash for your cash here with us two, don't you? Well, from me, from Katie, my dear friend up there, who is not melting as much as I am. God, it's so unfair. I'm literally dripping. Both of us would like to say ciao for now. So, ciao. For now. Ciao-y. Dude, I have blue chunks on the table.
That's awesome.
I mean, really?
That's how you know you did it right.